like what was your motive for, joining the army or going into the armed forces?
At that age, I don't believe anybody's properly prepared or really knows what they're doing by signing a dotted line and saying, I'm giving my life and my will and my life to the United States government. Nor do you probably understand, nor does anybody really understand at that age, because your prefrontal cortex is not even fully developed to make those kinds of decisions. And that's probably why they prey on the younger people, in my personal perspective. But I did want to believe in my heart of hearts that it was because, I'm a good person and I wanted to be a good patriot and I was going to go fight for my country. But I'll tell you what, when 9/11 happened, I did not want to fight for my country. I wanted to run. I wanted to hide. I didn't know what was going on. I was barely 19 years old-ish. I might even be wrong on the time frame because of my experiences have pretty been traumatic or whatever. But I had no clue what I was doing. I thought maybe I might get some education out of it if I was lucky. I thought possibly I could meet some, better quality of human beings that were a little more open-minded and a little bit more like aware, and I could become more aware and maybe more educated so I wouldn't get stuck with 2 or 3 children in Oildale, like just living the get the next paycheck kind of life, barely surviving, 4 or 5 baby daddy, no disrespect, but that was what I was looking forward to. Being on welfare, barely making it because I would just be a baby mama. To get that opportunity, I thought, to join the service, and coming from a poor white family, like we picked cotton, like our family did a lot of very, very low income type of stuff. It's not like I come from money. It's not like I come from all these like things being given to me, but I still had opportunities in which others have not. I still get out of things when other people would not. I still don't get incarcerated like those of dark skin do. That is a fact. These things are really happening in our society. And just because I'm not experiencing it, it doesn't exist. I mean, no disrespect, but I've had white males literally tell me that racism no longer exists in this country. Okay? It may not exist in your world. And even you said it doesn't exist in your world. You haven't had that experience. Okay? I've experienced reverse racism in large areas where I was, because I was in areas where they were being mistreated due to their skin color. So I was automatically put in that category. That doesn't feel good. Nobody wants to be in any category just because of the way they look, even if though I have tattoos, even though I chose to get piercings, even though I choose to wear my makeup a certain way. None of these things should automatically be assumed I'm a certain way, but that's what we do inherently. We are trained, programmed, literally programmed by our society and by the world to be separate and against each other, period. So that we can't come together as a humanity and be of service to each other. And that's the main goal, is to keep us separate, in my opinion. But it's just another opinion. And I don't know what you see about that.
Right. I mean, like I said, I feel like that it's a lot of things that go on that try to separate us. And one of the things that I felt I was kind of hurt by going through my spiritual journey. I had my spiritual awakening, and it was amazing because then I was, realizing that everybody's connected. I already felt like everybody was connected, but just getting reaffirmed that everybody was connected. And then, you know how the internet works. You look up one thing and then they start, feeding you all this information that they feel like that you're looking for. So I never found any Black spiritual people. And then after I had my spiritual awakening, I started finding Black spiritual people, which was amazing to me. But then listening to their content, where they did have a lot of knowledge that I didn't have, they also were pushing separatism. It was like,
Mhm.
stick to the Black community, fight for the Black people. The Black race is the best race. And it's like, how are you spiritual? I didn't understand
Mhm.
that. Like, how are people spiritual and you push a group of people out. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Enlightenment Moment Podcast. Head over to iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you normally listen to your podcast to catch the full version of this episode. And while you're here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more videos just like this one. Until next time, stay focused, stay aware, and keep your vibrations high.